Hello and welcome to the introduction to the Sentimental Florals stamp set and Sentimental Florals dies. This creates a really pretty flower framed sentiment. So here's the flower frame and there's all these individual flowers that you can stamp. For sentiments we have happy birthday, may the next trip around the sun be the best one yet. Forever grateful, honestly, I just can't thank you enough. Here for you, sending big hugs and lots of love. Hello there, wishing you the nicest of days, and oh, happy day, so excited for you. So a variety of occasions. The back of the packaging shows you how this all looks when you put it together with the flower frame, the flowers, and the sentiment. For the Sentimental Florals dies, you have several little floral dies and a large high square. There's also a scallop square. I've die cut all of these to show you more detail what they look like. So here's that square with the big high in it. I love that font. So you got the positive and the negative. You have a solid square and you have a scallop square. You can layer these, use them with the stamp set. Here's all these individual flowers. So you can either stamp the flowers, die cut the flowers. You have some little floral centers, some floral stems, buildable blooms. You've got the little stamen there that can pop outside of the little bloom. You could layer the blooms, pop them on a stem, use them without the stem. And so you could really mix and match all of this with the Sentiment Florals stamp set. So I'm going to show you how to stamp a floral frame and add the blooms. I have a panel of white cardstock here cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. I'm going to take the large floral or kind of a leafy frame and center it right into the panel. It fits perfectly in an A2 size card. You can stamp this on white cardstock, which is what I'm doing, but you can also use solid color cardstock. I'm going to ink this up with Sprout, which is kind of a light green, but you could use all different shades of green, even aqua. Just let your imagination run wild. So this is going to be like the greenery. You can see those open spots there. Now I'm switching to an acrylic block because I'm going to stamp this bloom a couple times. And there's little places where the bloom fits right in. You can see it like fits in like a puzzle piece. And you don't have to be perfect. If it overlaps a little bit, I feel like that whimsical look looks even better. And then you have a slightly smaller bloom. I'm going to use this one with grapefruit ink. Again, you can see how it fits right perfectly in that little open space. And then again, I'm referring to the back of the packaging as a guide. That helps you as well for placement. And then there's some of these little, I don't know what these blooms are called. They almost look like lilacs to me. And so I stamped them with lilac ink. Again, looking at the back of that packaging for placement, because really, you know, some of these have certain spots where it fits right in, but some of the places don't have certain spots. You could just stamp them anywhere. Like this one here, it's a little bloom. I'm using Starfruit ink, and I'm just stamping it where it was on the imagery on the back of the packaging, but this could go anywhere. You could add as many or as few of these as you wanted. That Starfruit, it's like, it's got a neon element to it. I love it. And then here we have Sea Glass, another little tiny bloom. And these ones you can see go right on the ends of the open stems. So you can kind of see where those go. And you could do these in a variety of colors. You don't have to do them all with Sea Glass. And then also you could substitute this for the die cuts. You could use a little die cut bloom and put it on the end of the stem if you didn't want to stamp it. Okay, and then I'm going to do the floral centers with Buttercup. So there's 2 different sizes of floral centers that fit perfectly inside those 2 larger blooms. Here's the smaller center going in that, was that grapefruit bloom? One on top, one on the bottom. And then lastly, I'm just going to stamp one of the sentiments. For this, I pulled out the Misty because I didn't trust myself to get it centered. I'm not even sure I got it perfectly centered this time. But there it is for a hello there, all stamped on white cardstock. Here's a couple more examples. I did a variety mix and match with the stamping and the die cutting. Here I layered that high die cut with grapefruit and sorbet, stamped the floral frame, added a few die cut florals on a white card base, And then here I did one on eucalyptus. So I did eucalyptus frame on eucalyptus cardstock. I did a few eucalyptus blooms and a few die cut blooms. And that is the introduction to the Sentimental Floral stamp set and Sentimental Florals dies.